Hopefully all my desktop audio is working today. That's the hope. Let's find out. Very quickly, let's find out. It should play this, hopefully with sound. And I can find out if my desktop audio is working. It's kind of hard to tell if it's not doing that. But I want to be sure. No, it's not working! Oh well. Oh well. Someone will tell me eventually if, someone will tell me eventually if that's working or not, I guess. Usually someone does. Usually it's Alfwin. Alfwin, saver of my hide for all times. What are we doing today? Oh yes, Ralger's Reach. I'm actually in the perfect spot. I didn't realize that. Yeah, let's finish up the, I guess let's finish up the, raid stuff first, and then pick up MSQ after that. Tuesdays are just not a very long stream. Actually, I don't think that's the right way to go. You need to get to an aberrate. Gridania. I do not hang here a lot. I think the reason I don't hang out in Gridania a lot is, simply due to the fact that, like, I play a lot of MMOs, and the foresty area in MMOs is just a common thing. So Gridania is just kind of like, I'm kind of used to the whole foresty thing. I did start on White Mage on this tune, though. I had a chronic issue of, like, creating multiple characters. I'm kind of like that in games. I create a ton of characters before I settle on one that I like. So, yeah, this one was my first attempt at healer, and I really liked it. So, I didn't play healer up until this point. I played, like, rogue or something. Not North Shroud. I actually need to go... Actually, I think... Oh, it's been forever since I've gone to fucking Ralger's Reach. It's not like a common place I hang out. It's not a common place I think anyone really hangs out after Stormblood. Yeah, we're going here, right? Maybe it is the North Shroud. I thought it was the East Shroud, though, right? Hey, love! How you doing? I'm finishing up the Alliance Raid quest. Kind of been putting it off. I know I got the top, but I kind of been putting it off. I kind of forgot how to get to Ralger's Reach. Yeah, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. I totally forgot, though. I really don't fucking hang out at Ralger's Reach. I'm getting really good at the Alliance Raid, though, but I feel like it's, like, easier than, the Shadowbringers raids. Like, those felt a lot harder to heal, at least. Yeah. Like, a lot harder to heal. This one doesn't feel that bad. I don't know if it's just because, like, I have, like, the proper gear score now. Okay, yeah, I need to talk to this guy. What? Yeah, like, the near raids felt, like, fucking complicated. Can you hear my game music okay? I wasn't able to tell earlier today. I'm really hoping it's working okay, but, if it's not, please let me know. I really can't tell, and it kind of bothers me. Okay. Ralger's Reach. Okay, cool, thank you. Oh, it's been fogging. Where am I going? Okay, yes, here. Ah! I do not spend any time in Ralger's Reach for reasons. Why is everything in Stormblood on opposite ends of the world? Did you, I posted it in Discord, but I don't know if you saw the new, like, Saucy Noodle Short King, or Short King, like, rap. I have that stuck in my head. I was late getting to stream because I was just, like, sitting in my bathroom being like, I'm Short King and I'm royalty. It's stuck into my fucking head, like, bills all paid. Short King. And, like, so fucking, like, God damn it. Oh, good, that's easy to get to. I think we're just gonna talk about the statue, probably. I really hate it when they make you go everywhere for these alliance things. It's not as bad as having to deliver wine to some crazy person, but still. Yeah, like, no pressure, it's just, it's stuck in my head for heaven's, like, hell and back. I swear Derek looks familiar. Like, we've seen him in some prior raid or something. There you are, Raza. This place serves a base of operations for your investigation into Omega, did it not? How delightful to be here together. I really don't like coming to this place, Graha, I'm gonna be honest. I get why we're here, I don't like it. If you don't mind my making an observation, it seems you enjoy traveling with company. Yeah, I don't think Graha likes to be alone. I do, it's something I had dreamed of for a long time. I mean, he was alone for like centuries, so I guess that makes sense. I enjoy company because I prefer my own. That's such the, like, influencer, like, not influencer, introvert type thing. Getting my I words mixed up in my brain again. Introvert type thing to say. Traveling with good friends is fun, though. I'm usually their emotional security blanket, but that's fine with me, so. Is that so? I swear this guy looks fucking familiar. Like, name and everything. What of yourself? Do you normally travel alone? I mean, he's got like an Oppo he travels with, but, you know. In my wanderings, I much prefer to have solitude. Oh, so okay, so we got an extrovert and we got an introvert. But I don't think Broha's like an extrovert because he's naturally an extrovert. I think he's just an extrovert because he spent like centuries locked in a fucking tower. And that'll make you want to be around people real quick. Not that I avoid people or communities, mind you, as a matter of fact. I've been here before, on the trail of the Phantom Realm. Now that I think on it. More often than not, those places where Phantom Realm sightings are known to occur have a tradition of 12 worship. That makes sense! Then I dare to hope we are on the right track. Probably. They wouldn't send us here if we weren't, although they have, in fact. Yes, the wine quest, where you literally just have to do wine, like, deliver wine. It's so fucking pointless, they should end out. It adds nothing to the goddamn story. You just have to go from Stormblood to, like, the opposite end of Limsa, and it sucks. As I'm sure you know, Ragmar's Reach is home to the Temple of the Fist, the ancient headquarters of the Fist of Ragnarr. Anyone who's seen the Stormblood trailer knows that. Raised by the Mad King Theric, the temple lay abandoned before Alamegan resistance claimed it for its operations. While I doubt that much literature has survived over the years, the people here may have passed some knowledge of the local faith. Probably, considering there's a giant fucking statue for the world to see. So let us split up and make inquiries and reconvene here afterwards to share findings. This is pointless. I'm mad at you, Graha. But it's like, disgruntled mad. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine. I'll go click on things. Hey, symbol. You read the inscribed words on the monument. A storm of blood approaches fast. Hell's open, heavens weep. For no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Once upon a time, Lise explained to you their meaning, that we must prepare ourselves for the strife and sorrow that will inevitably come. I feel that. What? No, I'm mentally stable. Completely and totally mentally stable. I'm just gonna jump in the water, thank you. Oh, if it isn't Raza, is this man perchance a friend of yours? When he visited, he shared with me the tales he heard on his journeys, and what amazing tales they were. I swear Derek looks familiar. If you have time, I'd love to hear both of your stories. Alas, we are in some haste. We are investigating the worship of Ralgar, and seek literature on the subject, religious texts and the like. Can any still be found here? Probably. There's a giant fucking statue. Just about all of it is gone, sadly, destroyed by the Empire, if not the Mad King before that. But we haven't lost everything. The mighty image of the Destroyer, the tales we share at the campfire, and the legend of our nation's founding. We still have these things, and they were a source of great comfort and strength to us in our darkest moments. I mean, again, there's a giant statue. That's kind of a talking point, so people are going to talk about the legend of this giant frickin' statue, because you can see it everywhere. That's certainly why people build statues. To live on. I see. If you don't mind, I would be obligated to hear your stories this time. Raza, rest assured I have this well in hand. Feel free to carry on as you were. I'm going to the opposite edge, aren't I? Yep. This is pointless. I don't even know why there are Aphorites here. It doesn't seem very worth it. I mean, it's a long way to walk, but still, not very worth it. Cutscene. Hopefully that means we're getting something good. Yes, if you have some business, please make it quick. I'm due to meet with someone any moment now. Forgive me my delay. Oh, hey. You're cute. Why, if it isn't the adventurer who kindly escorted me to the Temple of the Fist. Oh, I knew you looked familiar. Are you studying monks too, perchance? No. If you ought to work together with me and my colleague here, few things are finer than joining heads with like-minded folks. I don't really think that's what I'm here for, but, yeah. Researching the worship of the Destroyer, you say? Why didn't you mention it sooner? Well, thank you. This makes life a lot easier for me. I didn't want to have to talk to other people. This is a copy of Destructivity, a scripture of the Fist of Ralgar. The original is one of the few texts that survived the temple's razing, and it was recovered by a monk named Wigardlet. Also sounds familiar. I think from the monk questline, maybe? I don't know. All the names blend together. I'm really bad at names. I went to the trouble of having this made for my colleague, only for her to say she doesn't need it. So I will offer it to you instead. Yay! Passive aggressiveness! Lest you forget, this is your passion, not mine. I simply assisted you as a favor, and I'd like you not to put us in danger. Oh. The dangerous crucible in which the monk tempers body and mind. So sublime, monks. Okay. I like her eyes. Well, we had best return to our work. Until next time, adventurer. Yep. Nice to see you all again. Alright, I guess we go back. Where are we going? Yep, that's where we were. Oh, the sky's really pretty. Pretty sky. I kind of wish I could fly here. Just because, like, having to, like, go to the bridge is just, like, a minor inconvenience. Very much a first world problem, but still. Oh, I look so fucking good in that top. God damn it. Raza, what were you able to learn? Ran into some old friends. They handed me a book, passive-aggressive, researchers. Something I'm very familiar with. A copy of one of the scriptures, you say? A moment while I skim over it. Sure, you can do the spell of speed reading. It comes with a headache. I see, this chapter appears to be a record of the construction of the great image of Ralgar, written in a style that suggests folklore was committed to parchment. Again, there is a giant statue. That usually means somebody wants to be known throughout time. This is why statues exist. When the deluge of the Sixth Umbral Calamity threatened Eorzea, the ancestors of the Alamegans were guided to safety by a comet. Believing that it was sent by Ralgar, they came to hold him in the highest. This much of the tale I had been familiar with. But according to the scripture, among those refugees who followed the comet, some claimed to have caught sight of Ralgar himself. Okay? Their accounts were passed down through the centuries, and worshippers of the Destroyer pieced together to give shape to yonder statue. Okay. I must say, it bears more than passing resemblance to the being we encountered. Were it that Ralgar a primal, the explanation for the similarities would be simple. But they said they're not primals, but we don't know that for sure. That is, the statue gives rise to unified interpretation of Ralgar's appearance, which in turn lends form to the primal. Yeah, I mean, he might have been a primal before, like, the Ascians got involved or whatever. However, this fails to account for what inspired the likeness in the first place. If the scripture is to be believed, it was the sightings during the Sixth Umbral Calamity, yet for those witnesses able to recognize Ralgar, they would have needed an agreed-upon idea of his appearance beforehand. If we then consider the history of 12 worship, that it already existed in the Third Astral Era, it would not be ridiculous to think that these divinities even existed prior to that. Yeah, before the Ascians, got too insane. So the question is, did these beings give rise to their respective faiths, or are they primals born of them? I mean, we've been debating that for like a couple different quest lines now. I thought we had made it clear we are not summoned beings. Ooh, now you're actually talking to us. Fascinating. Oh, they're just gonna go in glowy form. Can I poke it? I just want to poke the glow. What happens if I poke it? Like, if I were to poke the glowy glow, would something happen? Hawk with Ralgar's voice. Since time immemorial, our domains have lain scattered across Eorzea. As a matter of fact, one of those in which you set foot is nearby. 'Tis not unusual for mortals to glimpse us. Okay, so you came as a hawk and a spriggan. A spriggan. A fucking spriggan. What? What sort of immortal deity chooses a spriggan? That voice, could they be? Bygra. Indeed, I am Bygra, and the hawk beside me is Ralgar. I shall elaborate upon my master's explanation. A spriggan! A fucking spriggan! Why? It's the most derpy thing you could have chosen! Thus we disguise ourselves when we wish to observe the world without, for being seen in our true forms would violate our laws of conduct. Yet, though we similarly disguise our sanctums, veiling them in illusion, rents are known to manifest when surrounding ether is unstable. In such time, should a gifted mortal chance to be near, they may inevitably catch sight of us. Why? Of course, during the Umbral Calamity, etheric imbalance occurs on a star-wide scale. The ideal condition for seeing the Phantom Realm. Are we in an Umbral Calamity? Precisely. How many times we have been seen, we ourselves have no way of knowing. But that is a sound assumption to make. Well, Bygra, I believe that much shall suffice by way of an apology for our deception, shall we? Indeed, that is all we are at liberty to reveal. Fare you well, children of man. Are we in an umbral calamity? That would not be good. I still want to poke it. I would die really quick in an apocalypse. Let's poke the glowy thing. Let's just poke it. I would be dead as fuck. Although I can't, like, I do have some survival skills, so it's not like I'm not, like, completely dead, but I would probably poke the thing I'm not supposed to. Aside from their retinence, where it concerns their identity and objective, these divinities are certainly approachable. I guess. If what they said is true, and their worship can be traced back to their sightings, it would serve to explain one thing. According to my research in the field of comparative mythology, Rhalgar is often observed to bear many similarities with Ramuh. Assuming both were inspired by the Rhalgar of the Phantom Realm, their divergence may be attributable to differences in culture between man and Sylph. That is actually really cool. That reminds me a lot of geomythology, which is like the study of ancient myths and then comparing them to fossils and geological structures and like how ancient peoples may have tried to describe these geological structures and fossils. And that's how we get like griffins and dragons and chimeras and stuff. It's really cool. If anybody wants to learn more about geomythology, I recommend Mac Kaplan, I think is his name. He wrote a really like cool book called The Origin of Monsters and like the Species We Can Know. It's super good. He's like a scientific journalist, so it's really funny. He and his friend go on like all sorts of crazy adventures. And they also wrote a book called The Science of the Magical, which like describes ancient myths and like sciencey things. Where they almost broke into like a monk's temple. It's really great stuff. I recommend it wholeheartedly. Do you believe that they gave rise to the prevailing face of Eorzea? Given available evidence, yes, I am inclined to. Yet none of this explains their presence. How and when did beings of such power come into existence? Oh, 'tis you, Kryl. Has something happened? Truly? Very well, I shall take care of it. Ooh, what's going on? Kryl has recruited an acquaintance to aid in our investigation, an authority on mythology. I must go and receive her at the Sunken Temple of Korn, where she is currently conducting fieldwork, after a brief detour to prepare a little something. Conveniently, Thanalan is home to countless adherents of Nald Dal. While I tend to business, may I ask you to make inquiries in Old Dal? I guess so. Very well. Yeah, that was kind of my, same, I don't really, yeah. Excellent. I will join you as soon as I am able, by your leave. I kind of wanted to travel with you, Braha, not Derek, but okay. Yeah, that's a good response. Alright. So, 'tis to be you and me and Old Dal. I suppose it can't be helped. You really don't want to be with me either, huh? Apprehension is writ plain upon Derek's face. What strange manners for one who proposed to survey to so promptly abandon it. I'll not lie, I'm given to working one-on-one with another, but I suppose I agreed to this arrangement. Yeah, you did. Well, we had best be on our way. Yep. As I recall, the 11th Sanctum is still closed for construction, so let's try our luck at Azurain Ossuary. I have no idea where that is. If you have no objection to traveling separately, I trust. Good, I shall see you in Old Dal. Yeah, okay, I get the introversion. Where am I going? Okay, I have a really easy way to get here that does not involve spending too much money. I'll just go to our free company estate, and then walk right into Old Dal. Come visit visit us, by the way. We're in the Goblet. I don't know what plot we're at. I should probably look that up. I should know that off the top of my head. But yeah, if any of you are on Crystal, feel free to come visit us. Leave something in the message book for Ambrose. He decorated our house. So, he's a really good decorator. We have a hot tub now, too. I didn't realize this till later, but we have a hot tub now. Ambrose has also, I think, been, like, single-handedly taking care of our chocobos. It's great. We have, like, a sign that says all our info. Maybe that's just in our... I guess it'd just be under info. Yeah, Spectral Haven, Plot 53, 13th Ward, the Goblet. We're on Crystal and Zalaria. Come visit us if you feel up to it. Yeah. I like the hot tub, but I'm much more excited about this swing. This swing is amazing to me. The swing at the treehouse. Also, I learned that if I go up to the treehouse, and then I jump here, I can hit the striking dummy from our roof. That fills me with so much joy. It makes no logical sense, but I love it. Okay. Ooh. Where am I going? Goblet North. Oh, like my gloves, they're like dragon scales, they're super cool. I told my mom I wanted something like dragony for Christmas and she made me these and I love them so much. They're like dragony scales. Dragon scale gloves. I love them, those are my favorite gloves. They do kind of shrink in the wash though, so I have to be careful. Yep, leave residential district. I do kind of want to get us a new house, though. I'm saving up to get the FC a mansion at, like, Kugane or something. It's a long process that's not made easily by my glamour spending habits. And minion spending habits. Where am I going? I'm going to the Thaumaturgy Guild. That makes sense. I just love these gloves so much. Dragon scales! I had a bully in middle school who would just sing Dragon Tales every time I like came through, because I would always be wearing something with like dragons on it or something very like fantasy oriented. So she would just sing Dragon Scales, like the Dragon Tales theme song whenever I would show up. And honestly, like, that's not the worst. Like, that is inventive for bullying, but it doesn't even, I don't even know if it counts as bullying, because, like, you're singing the Dragon Tales theme song in middle school. Like, and if nobody knows the context, it just looks like some random girl singing the Dragon Tales theme song, which is weird. Although that show rocked. Do not tell me that show did not rock when you were a kid. Where the fuck? Oh, all these Easter eggs. I want chocolate eggs so fucking badly now. Okay. Give me chocolate. Oh, Iris. When I see you, I will bring you fingerless gloves. I have boxes of them. They're actually at my feet right now because this room is partly used for storage. I have boxes and boxes of fingerless gloves we need to get rid of. I have tons of them. Oh my god. I will give you tons of fingerless gloves. You never watched Dragon Tales? It was like PBS programming. Ah, you're here. Oh, we're getting statue porn. That's just like, that's what they always say with Star Wars and like Star Trek when they just show long shots of the ship. It's like spaceship porn. Statue porn. One of the Defiant twins, Thal, here they worship Thal, who keeps the realm of the dead and weighs the worth of men's souls. Thal's bloody balls. You can't do the Alliance right now without somebody screaming that in chat. In contrast, Nald keeps the world of the living and oversees their financial fortunes. Their names are borne by many a location and religious organizations. Some extremely wealthy and powerful exist to nurture faith in them. On the surface, it may seem that a hub of commerce such as Uldal could be home to such spiritual people, but it is actually quite logical when one considers that their religion is, in essence, commerce. Yeah, they're like capitalism to the extreme. Oh, you had Cartoon Network and Nick, yeah. I didn't have cable. We didn't have a TV at my house. Well, okay, we had a TV, but it was like one of those huge box ones from the 80s. So we didn't have like a proper TV until I was maybe in high school. And I never had cable growing up. So, well, the only times I actually was able to watch things were if they were on like, public television, or my mom would go to like thrift stores and get like giant VHS tapes. So I would watch things that were on these giant VHS tapes. So I watched a lot of the super old Scooby-Doo stuff and a lot of like Dragon Tales and stuff that she just found on these VHS tapes. So yeah, I didn't really have I didn't have Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, and like I would only be able to watch those shows or like Disney if I was like at a friend's house. So I would go over to my friend's house and we would watch some of those shows, but I had no context. In any event, Nalthal is truly an unusual divinity. I mean, I thought gods. Like, you know, I thought a bug with like 5 swords who just wanted to fight. That's not even the craziest one. What was originally held to be one god came to be worshipped as twins. I mean, indeed, rather than 2 distinct entities, that which we encountered was a single being possessed of 2 personalities. So, maybe he just has some mental health stuff going on. That's fine. Did I mishear? Did they just say they encountered Nalthal? Oh, fuck. Okay. Hi! Can we be alone? Can we not deal with this? I mean, unless they're into that, who knows? Maybe he has a head for an ass for a reason. I mean, it must make some things very much more simpler for him. And while his appearance differs somewhat to the divinity's worship, it cannot be denied that there are striking similarities in their nature. Yeah, we're starting to attract attention. Perhaps we should avoid talking about that here. Forgive me, this is hardly the place for such conversation. Let us continue it elsewhere. Yeah, let's leave before we get people crowding us. I don't want to talk to more people than I have to either. Time for the introvert adventures. 'Twas careless of me to openly speak of our encounter with the divinity within a place of worship. Oh, I should turn on my sound. Hereon I shall exercise a greater caution. Thank you for alerting me to my indiscretion, and I ask that you keep it between us. Let me just turn down my volume a bit. Yeah. With that, our work here is done. Rather than waiting for our companion to arrive, perhaps we might seek him at the sunken temple. He mentioned needing to make a detour. Were we to set out now, we ought to be able to catch up to him. After all, we hardly know one another. Rather than loiter with an unfamiliar person, 'tis better to use our time productively. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, let's keep this very introverted. Then let us head to the sunken temple of Korn at once. Okay, there's this here. I just need to go. Yeah, it's this one. Alright, have fun, love. Go kick ass at work. You got this. Stay safe out there. Alright. Sunken Temple of Corn. Traveling, traveling, traveling. It's been a while since I've been around here. Why does everything always lead back to the Sunken Temple of Corn? Okay, Graha, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Well, somebody's there. Collapsed Scholar? You good? Erg. You're here, thank goodness. I found this woman collapsed, so I can see no obvious injuries. By her attire, she appears to be some manner of scholar. Water, food, in my bag, please. I see. Raza, may I trouble you to find her bag? I will stand lookout in the meantime. This doesn't seem like a, conductive use. Okay. I'm assuming this leads to something? Looking for a glowy bag. There's the glowy bag. Examining the bag, you find a skin with a little water left, but there appears to be no provender. For now, you decide to take the water to the woman. Am I gonna have to go hunt something? I may have to go hunt something. So thirsty, so hungry. Here is water. Oh, I do not need the gulping noise this game, but thank you. Not enough food. I need food. Does this have to be a cutscene? I have not saved dried meat, tough as leather. Do you have anything easier to consume? Oh, I'm gonna have to go hunt something, huh? Oh, there's Graha. Please tell me you have food. Raza, Derek, what are you doing here? Actually, that can wait. Steady snow game? I have brought you Archon loaf and coffee, made sweet and creamy, just as you like it. I do not need the sound effects. Arg, I am reborn, washed down with a sweet beverage and blah 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 blah. I accidentally skipped that. Thank you, kind stranger. You knew my preference source of sustenance. You are truly a godsend. I'm in. Oh, it's you, Raha. What brings you here? I don't recall mentioning my fieldwork. 'Tis for research into the Beldelian ruins. Worship of Azima, you see. Haven't you heard from Kryl? The students are presently investigating the 12, and would prevail upon your expertise. I don't think she's heard from Kryl. I don't think she checks her messages. Just a hunch. Also, I worship Azima. God damn it, ask me. May I introduce Snowgame, expert mythologist. She's a collaborator of the students, and like many a Charlian scholar, is passionate about her endeavors to the point of forgetting to eat. I feel that, but I just have depression, so I don't feel hungry. It's a thing. I don't forget to eat on purpose. I just don't feel hungry. I'm working on it. Seeing as she has recovered, may I ask the two of you to tell her about the Phantom Realm? Okay. Drugs, hallucinations, gods. Got it? More drugs, hallucinations, battling gods. mystery, etc. The 12 abide in the Phantom Realm, and you exchange not only words with them, but blows besides. Incredible. And your description of the domains, a thunderous tower in one and a sweltering city in another, are precisely the heavens of lightning and fire are depicted in the legend. I like her eyes. In ancient times, worshippers of the 12 believed that there existed 7 heavens and 7 hells. Theology has since established that departed souls return to the etherical sea. But it seems those afterlife domains were more than just inventions of mortal imagination. I mean, maybe it could be inspired. Like, there's a lot of questions here. As a pursuer of myths, I must say it feels somewhat anticlimactic to suddenly have these revelations given to me. Okay. Don't know how to feel about that one. But more than that, I'm dying to know more, which is to say, please allow me to join your investigation. I mean, you're cute. It'd be nice to have a cute girl log, just saying. Especially one a little more extroverted. We would, of course, welcome your presence. Without further ado, then, let us head to Omphalos. Kryl awaits us there. I still don't know how to pronounce that. But we finally got another cute girl to accompany us. I mean, Graha's great. I'm gonna go on and say Lim Graha's non-binary. And that's just my headcanon that I'm working with. I don't know about Derek, but Derek is definitely not social. Yeah. There's not really a way to get there. I think we have to go to Mordana to get there. Teleport. Others. Revenant's Toll. Rev Toll. That's what I call it in chat. I'll just say go to Rev Toll. I'm not typing the whole thing out. Although I do type out Wondrous Tales as Murder Bingo, so I mean, Get your Murder Bingo cards. Oh, it is Tuesday! Reminder for everyone to get their Murder Bingo cards from Chloe in Ildeshire. Dobby Town. Go get your Murder Bingo, get your treasure maps, and get your gil. Whatever else you managed to get. Murder Bingo. I do like gloom. That's like one of my favorite weather things is gloom. Gloom is really fun to me. I like that that's like a weather. I've never been in a game with gloom before, so that's fun. Hi, Kryl! Cute little hat. I'm sad that, like, the hood is... When you get the hood, you can't dye it. Like, Kryl's gear, you can't dye if you get it. That saddens me. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome, Snowgime. I am glad you could join us. Kryl, how delightful to see you again. I understand you've been doing a fine job leading the students. But I must say what a lovely place this is. At a glance, this appears to be the highest of the heavens of legend, the 7th heaven. Okay, because, yeah, there's 3 alliance raids usually, which means we have, like, 6 bosses, so yeah, it makes sense that this is the 7th area. And, ooh, if those aren't the symbols representing the others' heavens, I take it those are their respective gateways. I should like to pay them all a visit. I'm starting to think you and Derek should team up. I think that'd be a really fun comedy. I now want to see a sitcom with her and Derek just traveling the realm. I think that'd be hilarious. For Snowgime's benefit, let us review what we have learned thus far, and thence deliberate the next step. Yeah, might be an Umbral Calamity. That would not be fun. The gods reappeared before us in Ralgor's Breach, though they were disguised as unassuming creatures, one of which was a Spriggan, which was an incredibly derpy thing to choose, and I still have no idea why you choose something so derpy being so powerful. But hey, you know, live your life! Being a rock rat, I guess. Their laws forbid them from showing their true forms outside of their realm. Yet in the event of ambient ether becomes unstable, such as during an umbral calamity, It is possible for the realm, and indeed the gods themselves, to be glimpsed by mortals. Are we in an umbral calamity, and is that why we are fighting the gods? That is probably the case. That would not be good. And such sightings, we believe, have given rise to the various faiths practiced throughout Eorzea. As we confirmed in Ul'dah, the Nulthal worshipped by people and the Nulthal we encountered here have more similarities than they do differences. I mean, yeah, sort of. In the course of exploring Phalos, two things caught my attention. Okay, Kryle, please indulge us. The first is the gate which lies in the innermost area. If each of the other 6 gates leads to an elementally aspected heaven, and we stand in the 7th heaven as Snowgime says, okay, more pretty cutscenes. What then lies beyond the last gate? Probably something we're gonna die to. Probably, that's my guess. The second is this monument. It harbors some manner of magic, unlike anything I've seen before. I will endeavor to decipher it, but it will take some time. It looks like an ether crystal. Maybe it's some sort of teleporter thing? Divinities that have existed since time immemorial, who abide in domains resembling the heavens of legend. Why have they chosen to reveal themselves to mortals seeking battle? Unless they favor us with more of their secrets, 'twould seem this monument holds the key to solving the mystery. Maybe. Indeed, much more yet lies beyond our understanding, but we'll keep chasing the truth together. As I'm sure you'll agree, though, this is tiring work, both mentally and physically. We need to pace ourselves. To which end, might I suggest we return to Revenant's Toll and have a rest before we embark on the next stage of our investigation? Sounds good. I'm kind of wondering, though, if Hydaelyn... Because what Raha said about the Sylphs, where, like, you know, Ramuh does look a lot like Rhalgr. It is possible that, like, Hydaelyn, like, the gods, like, the Beast Tribe gods are inspired by the gods of the 12. And as such, Hydaelyn blocked the gods of the 12 to prevent more primal summonings? But the gods of the 12 might be ancient primals themselves. It could be both. I mean, Hydaelyn might have just made a mistake, but then Hydaelyn... That doesn't really match up with lore, though, because if Hydaelyn sundered the world, the gods would have already had to have existed, and it doesn't seem like they did. But maybe there's something Hydaelyn found out that we didn't find out? So many questions. So rarely do I get to simply chat with colleagues. I had fairly forgotten what it felt like. We chatted a lot in the last expansion, Kryle. Although I do like the eating of food. Indeed, it is quite fitting that we should be doing so here at the 7th heaven. Oh yeah, that is what this is called. Fitting, that's an understatement if I ever heard one. Yeah, I guess so. The seventh and the highest of the heavens, which rules over the remaining 6, was right here in Mordana all this time. This isn't fitting, my friends, it's destiny. Yeah, you and Derek need to have a sitcom where you just travel around the world together. An extrovert and an introvert would be great. You are obviously well versed in myths surrounding the heavens and hells. If you don't mind, I should like to hear your thoughts on them. Yeah, that'd be good. Invested as they are in their research, it doesn't take much to stroke their passions. My apologies if it makes you uncomfortable. Yeah, Derek is kind of an introvert. The introverted alliance with maybe like 2 extroverts, if Graha counts. Graha is just being extroverted for having mental break. Having always traveled alone, I'm admittedly not too familiar with such lively atmosphere, but I do not mislike it. Yet you and Snowgime need to travel together. And I want to watch. By the way, the 2 of you arrived at the Sunken Temple rather quickly. Did something happen? Not really. We just didn't really want to talk. Oh, also people were crowding us. Well, as pleasant as this has been, it is past time we return to the annex. The paperwork for the commission isn't going to complete itself, alas. Kryle drowning in paperwork. I want, like, someone to do an art project with just, like, Kryle's head sticking out of a bunch of paperwork. Then I shall take myself to Omphalos. There is much there that I'd like to see. Introverted Alliance, let's go! And I believe I will go for a walk nearby. It's getting a little warm in here. Eric! Alright, you take care now. I think that must be the end, right? Because, like, it wouldn't pick up until the next raid. Must be the end for now. Are there a lot of people in Revtool? What's happening? Okay. Oh. Not the end. It looks so fucking hot in this top. Okay. We all want to fuck our characters secretly. We secretly all want to fuck our characters. And I'm asexual, and I still said that. So, yeah. Oh, Raza, it's pleasant, isn't it? The smells and sounds of the tavern. It makes one feel alive. And afterwards, stepping outside alone and breathing the cool air. I like that just as much. While we await developments, I shall remain here in Revenant's Toll. If there are any tidings, rest assured I will share them with you. Thank you for your help thus far. I doubt much could have been accomplished without you. No, nothing would have been accomplished without me. Nothing's ever accomplished without me. Okay. Now we go to Fafnir and pick up the MSQ again. Nothing is ever accomplished without the Warrior Flight. Well, I don't know. I think Y'shtola accomplishes stuff without us. But that's different. Hopefully it's pretty in Charlian today. Nope, it's foggy. I was kind of hoping it'd be pretty because it's really foggy outside today, and I hate it when it's gray. I wish it would just rain, like the weather would just make up its mind. Are you going to be, like, cloudy, or are you going to rain? I don't like gray. Just make up your mind, weather. Make up your fucking mind. It annoys the hell out of me. Doesn't make any logical sense, but it does. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Alright. Let's go talk to people. Ah, Fafnir's so pretty today. This is what I'm talking about. Let's get some sun. I'm so agoraphobic. I'm like, let's get some sun in game because I haven't gone outside in fucking days. God damn it. That and I'm allergic to sunscreen, so it doesn't really, Hi, Matsuya! Hopefully we don't kill you or ruin your boat again. Oh, Raza, I was so glad to see you had returned unharmed. You finished with the boat then? Yeah. Sure. Anything the village desperately needs? Well, I suppose Khazal's loss hit us the hardest. I've been trying to find buyers for my fish, but although I sell a few here and there, it's so much difficult than it was before. Are we selling fucking fish again? I'm a pescatarian, but still, Everyone's still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. Are we gonna make a marketplace? That'd actually be fun if we made a marketplace. It'd be fun if we had some sort of, like, other restoration thing other than the Kugane restoration. Because, I need a place to sell my stuff, and that'd be fun. I mean, I still use the Kugane restoration thing, like, every Tuesday when it resets, but, like, having multiple restorations would be a very much a benefit. Where am I going? Okay, I'm just going here. I was already here, but yeah. Guild staff. Hi! Hello? How fares the port? Well, it's in shambles, isn't it? The trade routes are open once more now that the danger is past, certainly. But no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. Add to that the sailors we lost in the final days, and it's little wonder the flow of exports is no more than a pitiful trickle. If Khazal and his consortium were still with us, I'm sure he'd have found a way to turn the fortunes around. Now that was a man who got things done, God's rest his soul. I mean, it would be nice. I don't know how Vitra's gonna fix that, though. Like, I guess make a new consortium? I still say we have Thanavarian restoration. That's my take on it. Greetings and welcome, traveler. If this is your first visit to Thavnir, then you must try my special Amra Lass. It is refreshing, zest cannot be beat. What could such a wonder cost, you wonder? Normally I would part with 3 bottles for a generous price of 19,800 gil. But for you, I am willing to go as low as even 10,000. You'd be practically stealing from me. No. Stealing at that price, you're the only thief around here. I'm still not turning a profit these days. I am not a Stygian! I have to say it now! I have to say it now! I have to say it now! Astinian, who is this? Ah! You're the one who was with that spear-toting fellow. Well, you can hardly blame a man for trying. The world may no longer be on fire, but we are still shifting through the ashes, so to speak. Sister, spare me. We might as well have that ugly tower back for the scant few travelers we see that these days. I myself barely have the coin to buy at local prices, I tell you. If I didn't charge the odd adventurer a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scavenging for scraps in the street. You have spoken with key local figures and gained an understanding of the populace's hardships. Vershawn awaits you for your report at the Maguda. Back over to Thavnir. I still can't believe the I am not a city. That was great. I enjoyed that. Maybe a little more than I should have. So pretty today. Sunsets. I can't wait to do Tribe Quest here. This is a pretty area to do it. Although I've kind of sad the Crafter Quest and the Gatherer Quest aren't coming first, because that's primarily how I level up my Crafters and Gatherers, because I hate crafting and gathering in games. But I can wait on it. I can just do diadem stuff for now, I think. That still nets me a small fortune. Sort of, maybe. It is nice to stock up on at least, like, crafting fate rewards, you know? No preference. Spit me out wherever you choose. Dun 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 dun. Aw, it didn't pick up. Yeah. No, 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 no. Where the fuck am I going? I'm going over here. Oh, I need to do that 90 quest too. Da na 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 na. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Da na na. Na 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 na. Dun dun na. Oh. Hi, Vitra! Sort of. Ah, my advisor's return. I've just made it back myself. Why do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling to say the least. and there are a few places I can enter comfortably without the risk of flattening some cart or stall. That is true, and I think it's good because he gets to, like, see how it is to kind of travel as a person. Sort of. Fair enough. As for my inquiries, the people of Palakistan were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving. That is a good way to sum it up, Estinian. That is a very good way to sum it up. Resources were stretched to the limit when refugees were pouring in, but they persevered with some assistance from Yildirimad. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs, for the most part. Palakistan has weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant stall to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best years, the weight of stone leaving Fafnir has been light indeed. This is a really pretty shot. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity dependent on a steady stream of exports, like really pretty shot. We must identify any obstacles to flow of trade so we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn in Akali and Yildirimad? Well, kind of the same things, honestly. Surviving, nobody buying, no consortium, I see. Yeah. I see. Without a decent buyer, the average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch. Which is why I believe we should first address the lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied sailors in Yildirimad. I'm reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father was lost at sea when beasts sunk their vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale repeated over and over, so many lives lost. We need a new deal, like what Franklin Delano Roosevelt did. We need, like, a new deal that, like, has programs that, like, teaches people to do things. So we could have a program that, like, teaches people to fish. And we could have other programs, and that would, like, stimulate the economy. I think it's, like, the Kensky theory? I don't know, I don't take economy, I take history, so it's a little different, but, yeah. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome. But we will not. Raza, Estinian, I will consider the perspectives you brought me and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionaries. Yeah, like a new deal. We stimulate the economy, we start programs that build things, that gets trainings. We could have, like, a fisher program that, like, teaches people to fish and young kids to fish, and, like, that gives life skills that build towards the economy, and then they can become fishers, and, you know, someone can rise to a consortium level. Just sort of those things. I'm still blanking. It's like Kensky theory? Like, if you pour money into the economy, it'll eventually, or if the government spends money stimulating the economy, it'll help others stimulate, yeah.
I thank you.
I don't take economy.
The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadal's name. A fortune I set aside for a future day.
Feels like there should be more people in attendance here.
And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor.
Okay, but let's not go into inflation levels.
Better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan. God's rest his soul.
Yeah, he did die pretty tragically.
Finding myself bereft of his counsel in the here and now, I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly.
Yep, I mean, you are openly in charge now. That would be wise.
Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlin.
Yeah, Kensky theory, investing into your own place.
Operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more.
Stating the obvious.
None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware.
Still stating the obvious.
But
I don't do well with politicians.
was created by the loss of Karazal's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
Yep. Okay. So the government's just becoming the consortium, maybe. I don't know, I might be misreading that.
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
Again, New Deal programs, come on.
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. The simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society.
Groups, come on.
Nay, a proper solution is needed. One which
Social
doth
Security, let's
guarantee
go.
their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer.
Social Security, groups that provide job skills. Come on, you need a DOR. Well, actually, no, the DOR is a bureaucratic nightmare in the US, but, you know. Taxes! Levy them on trade profits in exchange for your investment. It takes a village. Ildeshire's orphanage was funded through the trade in highly coveted goods. The Firminet's orphanage was built as part of a communal restoration effort. I don't, like, none of these are what I would actually say, so I'm just gonna say it takes a village, because that kind of sums up all of these in one. Because what I would actually say is New Deal stuff.
We must all look out for one another.
Yeah. And most politicians already know what they want to do. So.
A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of our Zadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
Gotta be a big orphanage. Please include job training.
No.
But not in a crappy way, that only, like,
is deserving of a worthy name.
Worthy name. I guess this is where we're going. Gonna honor Khazal.
A fitting candidate.
Yep.
Khazal should be remembered, not as the blast.
Yeah, that is true. Like, he was one of the first to turn.
Hard-working and generous man.
But he did turn because he was under stress because he was hardworking and had to lay people off. So, you know, it's a balance.
Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the big.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair.
Oh, who are you? We haven't met you before, but you have a name.
When I think of Khazal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
Yep. Sure. Sure.
This bodes well for that boy. Narad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Maybe, but money is money.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known as the Khazal Foundation.
Cool.
Nabdeen, thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child.
Oh, I don't know if that's a great idea, Vitra. Having soldiers abduct children generally doesn't leave a good impression, but okay. I mean, I get what you're trying to do, but, like, maybe not having soldiers abducting children. I don't know, just a smidge, maybe.
See to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Sure. Estinian should also be a
Dragon and
non-binary
man,
character, and I stand by that.
Side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
I mean, yes, there is a lot of similarities to Ishgard. Except we have a dragon running this one. Although, I mean, yeah, debatable in Ishgard, I guess. I'm just gonna take the gill, thank you. Dun, dun. Dun. Sorry. I feel like I should apologize for, like, dancing to the music. But at the same time, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, let's get going with the start. Thank you for putting forth Khazal's name. Those lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honored. Okay. You will forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from Archon Y'shtola. She asked that you meet her at the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. Thank gods we're getting Y'shtola again. Understood, thank you. Y'shtola must have finished her study of the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? Yes, please. Yes, please. I will go with you. Hey, Vitra. I see you are coming. You might be unhappy with what Y'shtola is going to do, because I have a theory on what she's going to do, and it involves us going to the 13th, and I think that would be fun. I doubt the Satrap would be too busy setting up the foundation. My clerks have been the well-oiled cogs of this administration before Awan assumed the office. They understand what needs to be done. Okay. And I am curious to learn what conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. I think she's going to try to open it, and I don't think you're going to be happy about that. But it might mean we get a corrupted dragon fight, which I think would be fucking awesome. As you wish. Allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. Just gonna watch you walk away. Just gonna watch. We're probably checking out Estinian's ass, let's be honest. That's probably what we're doing. Where are we going? Okay, find an Atheray, go to the Atheray Plaza. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous here. And I look hot as frick! Let's go! Da na 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 da na na da 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 da. No, 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 da, 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 da. Oh, so pretty. Look at the rainbow! It's so gay. You know, every time when you realize that you're a gay person, like part of the LGBTQ plus community, you just have a moment where you get everything rainbow, and then you grow out of it, but then you still have all this, like, rainbow stuff around, and you're like, I still kind of need it because gay. You know, it just is a thing that happens in the community. We all go through our rainbow phase, but we never, like, truly grow out of it. Na, 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 da, 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 da. What? Okay.
Here we all are.
Yep, here we are.
You discovered something new.
Please tell me.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening.
Did you talk to Vitra about it? That seems like a Vitra thing. Like, Vitra knew that. You should do that.
For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vitra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
You should have just talked to Vitra before now, but okay.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have
Thank you,
learned all the
Estinian.
value or not?
Patience, good sir. one must introduce the subject before launching into specifics.
Then let's go into the specifics. Come on.
From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them.
Yes, and? Let's keep it going.
Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
Lots of migraines. Migraines. Tons of migraines. People falling down. Chaos. Migraines. Okay, that too, but mostly migraines.
To help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world.
Migraines. It was more of a migraine type thing, but okay. Lots of crystal.
The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness.
Yeah, it was not a fun trip down memory lane.
In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway.
Yeah. Very pretty, not a fun memory lane trip. Very depressing.
Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first.
I mean, sort of?
The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
I guess so, considering what the Scions had to go through. More like a fluke in the system, honestly.
Then what of the many voids sent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
Well, I mean, we did see some sort of creepy cinematic earlier, so I'm guessing that.
An excellent question.
Please answer.
Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical.
I mean, yeah, summoning is summoning.
For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
Okay. I like gargoyles. Unless it's that weird, like, frogith one on, like, the thing. What's it called? Oh, we're getting spooky music. Cult vibes! Cult vibes! Cult vibes!
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact.
Sort of, I mean? Oh, that's a pretty shot.
Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner. Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain Exarch dragged us to the first.
Way to call out, Gra! A certain Exarch. That's some passive aggressivity right there.
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th.
Might mean we're walking into a world full of dead Void Sense, which is, maybe not super great. I really hope we get to go to the 13th. That would make my day.
Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
I mean, sort of. It's stone, though. You can just kind of... I really want one of those as a mount. Just like a gargoyle mount. That'd be fucking amazing.
You said that Voidsent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Yep.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
Fascinating.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through.
Huh.
Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse.
Maybe it's some sort of clone from the Allegan Empire. We fought those before. There's a lot of things left over from the Allegan Empire. It's possible there's something that's calling the Voidsent over too.
Why is only the boundary between the Source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
Good question. Are we going to the 13th?
No. The danger is too great.
I knew Vitra was not going to approve.
Perhaps. But what some call danger, others think of as
Hell yes!
adventure.
Let's go to the 13th! Hell fucking yes! We've been talking about the 13th forever now. It'd be really great to
You're
go.
not listening to my tale. Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
Not really a problem for me. I can out-heal any motherfucker. Let's
I
go.
assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine
Let's
my
go,
chances
Stola!
would be much improved.
Let's go! Count me in! Let's go! Hell yeah, let's go kick some ass together. Sounds like a great time.
I had a feeling you might say that. Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands.
Aww, you're cute, Stola. I will hold you. I will hold your life in my
That said,
hands.
As much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate,
Huh?
there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
That's not good.
As I've said before, I will grant you...
Hang on a
and yours
sec.
a-
My headphones had a moment there. Let me make sure everything's still functioning well. Yeah, that's not good. Come on, connect up. Problem with living on a hill is that the Wi-Fi is pretty bad here. There we go. Okay. Should fix this.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single Voidsent will be allowed to threaten Radzatan.
Ah,
assuming
no, not
we manage
again.
To expand the port.
No! This is not good. Okay, that's still in place though. It is possible.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That would be, yes, helpful. Stolle usually has a plan.
That they did. House Daemir was overseeing the project.
House Demir?
Daemir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
Sounds familiar, but probably not information I retained.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure.
Huh.
After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
Okay. Man-made void scent. This is getting dangerous, but also
A
interesting.
man-made voice.
Does sound like something up your Stolle's alley, though.
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daemir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
Yeah, because making a void scent isn't something you want the public to know.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
With Graha's favorite place to sneak around. Oh no, no, no! Why do my headphones keep doing this? Come on. There we go.
In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
Sounds good. Charlene does sound good. Is Estinian already going?
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Does sound like a good idea, Estinian. Try not to get duped by any merchants along the way. That would be most helpful.
Let us be on our way as well.
No, why does this keep happening? Come on. That's still there, so that's good. Alright, let's go to Charlene. Hopefully my headphones can keep up. They're not, like, off of charge. I think it has more to do with my Bluetooth kind of cutting out.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
Yeah, Vitra, this might be a fracture between our alliance. It might be. We'll see. To Charlene we go! Oh, and we're gonna have Yashola accompany us. That'd be fun. Na 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 da 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 na da da Ag! My headphones are off. No, I was hoping they'd be able to hold up. Come on. Hold up for me. Come on. Hold up. We got this. Ah! That was weird. Well, I heard the buzz. That means they're on. Let's make sure this is still here. Sometimes it cuts out. Yeah. It'll cut out my audio. if it thinks that my headphones are not in. They are charged, so I don't know what's happening with that. Not connecting though, the Bluetooth is. Ag! This is the issue with living on a hill. Sometimes you force things to connect, and the wireless is... It's not really... Like, the issue with living on a hill is more that the wireless and the house don't connect well. So we actually have a good wireless system, but it doesn't actually connect to the house very well due to... Let me try this. Remove device. Add device. Restart this. Connecting. Come on. Change the lights around. Come on, computer. Come on, wireless. You can do this. I know. It's windy. We're on a hill. You can do it. You can do it, computer. I believe in you. Come on, Janice. My computer's name is Janice, by the way. Actually, I think this is Janice too. No! Get back on. Okay, it says it's connected. Should be good. This is not... Let me try again. There we go. Okay. Stop that. Should be better now. Let's go get Stola to follow us. If we're to enter the Numeron's restricted archives with minimum fuss, then we must secure permission of the forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist the cooperation of a member to broach the matter on our behalf. Who do you think might be inclined to assist? I don't know if the forum's so hot on us. No one springs to mind? What if Scholar Montaigne? He did come to... Ah! No! My headphones! Stop it! Stop it! There we go. He did come to Graha's defense during the inquiry, after all. 'Tis settled. Let us head to the phenomenon and see if he's willing to help us once more. The Stola is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You should leave your Stola... You can leave your Stola behind by entering a different area or by speaking with her and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have your Stola accompany you again, return to speak with her at the original location. Okay. Where are we going? We are going there. Okay. Ah! No, headphones! Keep it together! No! Come on, keep it together. Okay. We can do this. Just gotta keep the headphones together. They are charged. I don't know. I think it might be a Bluetooth issue. Oh well. Can't have a stream without some technical difficulties, eh? At least it's something recoverable. And nope, it happened again. Come on. Hold it together, headphones! Come on, hold it together. No! No! Come on. Connect, come on. You can do it, headphones. You can do it. Not connecting. Ah! Oh, they cut out again. God damn it. There we go. Nope! This is gonna irritate me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Remember. Got through a bit of it. You can do it. No! Okay, we're just gonna set it to this and hope that that works. Does it work? Should work. Saying they're connected, they're not connected. God damn it, my computer needs to get better at talking to itself. Okay. Not connected, not on. Let me just remove this. And does that work? That should work. It should work if I tell the audio to do that. Right? Yeah. Let's try that. It should still work. Hey Stola, what's up? I apprenticed to Master Matoya at the age of 7 and labored under her tutelage for a full decade. I never had the chance to attend the studio. Neither did Thancred, as I recall. Soon after Master Louisaw took him off the streets, he was put in the care of another Archon, his rigorous and practical education in the arts of espionage and survival. I sometimes wonder what my life may have been like if I had pursued the studies here instead. Tea at the last end of the day of lectures. Doesn't seem like Ishtola's style. Oh, that does sound lovely. Afternoon with friends spent sipping tea and debating theories. Still, I wouldn't give up my time with Master Matoya for the world. The dark cave I studied in was as far from the bright, airy halls of the Academia as one could get, but it was a wondrous, magical childhood nonetheless. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Where are we going? Over here. I think. Right? Let me know if my audio's wonky. I think I changed it so it'll still get the game audio, but I just gotta be sure. Ah, visitors, and quite esteemed ones at that. What may I do for you? Pray forgive the intrusion, Scholar, but we were hoping you might help us secure permission to enter the non-restricted archives. We're going into the restricted section. Let's get our invisibility cloaks. Oh, no No furtive forays into the stacks this time, eh? Nope. Restricted section. You're Lockhart. I appreciate this newfound sense of propriety, yet in all the wide world of comparative serenity, what so compels you to disturb a vault of forbidden wisdom? We have a problem. Sort of boy gay first, etc. stuff. Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumption is correct, the research left behind by House Demir has lain dormant in Charlian's archives for many centuries. Yeah. And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over into the void. That is in fact precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method of traversing the rift for one, that I might keep my word to a distant friend. Sort of. Sentiment aside, I have journeyed to the end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of the world and the echo of its future. And yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to the very last secret. That would, yeah, I get you there. I'm kind of that way. We poked the cat, curiosity killed the cat, etc. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand revelation was the promised reward? Aha! Marvelous! An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and the wherefores, I, for one, do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. We are still summoning a fucking void set, so I don't know about that. I see no reason not to present your request to the forum's consideration. Might want to leave out the void set summoning part, just to be honest. Although, your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Are we going back to get Graha? That'd be great. Why, Master Fortuno, of course. He can hardly ignore your earnest request from his dear children's most treasured comrade. I wouldn't be so sure about that. He's ignored it before. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there is no denying that having Master Fortuno on our side would tip the balance in our favor. Very well, we will pay a visit to the Levier estate and plead our case. I don't know if it's gonna work. That's the thing. One last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. Okay. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours, I wager. So if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity, yeah, I mean sure, depending on what we find. Of course, Scholar. We will be sure to pass on any revelations. Let me just check my audio real quick to make sure that, okay, the microphone's still working, it says. I just want to make sure that I have the right audio one on. Yeah, okay. Said that was working too. I don't know how well, but we'll see. I can recover from headphone issues. Oh, your skull is still following me. Where the fuck are we going? Levier residence. Okay. We need to get out of this building then first. I always accidentally go here when I need to go to the library. Surely it is complicated sometimes. Oh, it's actually sunny here. Usually it's a foggy nightmare. I love that my platypus, like my little Psyduck, just floats on its belly. It probably has such bad road rash, but my god, is it cute. That's a cute little Psyduck. I like Psyduck. Migraines, mental health problems, psychic control because them. I get that. I feel that. I feel Psyduck in my core. Such a derpy Pokemon. But I feel it. Charlie is so comforting. Like, the music is just so goddamn comforting. okay here just to sleep. I do kind of wish that, like, I could get through here without having to cross the bridge, though. That would be much appreciated. That's pretty. It's a nice glam. I appreciate that glam. Okay. Mistress Raza, Mistress Pistola, how may I be of service? We've come to speak with Master Fortuno. Is he home by any chance? Yes, the master is in residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. He will not be happy to see us. I'm just saying, he will not be happy to see us. Maybe he will, I don't know. I'm still a little salty with him. Very well, Emilians. Would invite you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of import to discuss. Yeah, let's just get to business. I don't think we tolerate each other. Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. Yeah, Void Gate, gargoyles, etc. Probably doing something really dangerous when we get to the 13th, so you know, well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time around. Scholar Montagain expressed much the same sentiment, I assure you. Will not attempt to circumvent the forum's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Yeah! Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason, yes? If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? There is pressing need. For a brother who was his sister, she was his guardian and his friend, a selfless hero who crossed the rift worlds to save her homeland from foreign suffering. But the brother has given up thoughts of reunion. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over people, yet healing from the flames of the final days, loyal to his duty while betraying the longing in his heart. What? 'Tis no vital mission, perhaps, reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue all the same. Oh, she's talking about Mitra. As for one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in research to prevent it, surely you appreciate how painful such a separation must be. I don't know if this is the right course, but it is a course. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for cooperation. Yes, let us trade knowledge as currency. I like this. Do not celebrate just yet. The forum must still be convinced. We'll see. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and deliver the decisions to you at the Baldessian Annex. Okay, we don't get to visit the forum? I guess we're not on trial. Yep, go to the Baldessian Annex with your Stola. It's a lot of walking. Anything else to note? Not really. Okay. Might we be able to get down this way? Nope, we are not. I forgot about that. How very annoying. Makes me sleepy. Okay. Well, that and probably the fact that, like, I had to go, like, 3 days without my meds due to, like, Easter interrupting the mailing schedule, which I get, you know, but, like, I'm trying to adjust back to sleeping with, like, the schedule with my meds and how that works. Yes, NPC Walker. That is the true expansion content, 'tis true. So what did the forum decide? To put it bluntly, Master Matoya has burned some bridges here in Charlotte. That's an understatement. And salted the earth for good measure. When it became clear that her student was the petitioner of the quest, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded, in no uncertain terms I might add, of the incredible debt we owe to you and your companions. I'm glad you're doing well. That's really good. 6.1's good so far. I have a feeling Y'shtola's gonna get us into some, I have a feeling Y'shtola's gonna get us into the 13th, which would be great. I really want to go to the 13th. We've heard a lot about the 13th. It'd be fun to go to the 13th. I want to see a bunch of dead void sent whose souls got sent overboard. That'd be fun. We could walk over corpses. It'd be a good time, but we're doing a lot of talking instead of going to the 13th, and that's just a minor rant. I'm really into the whole gothic dark thing. I love to go to the 13th. We could just have a vacay at 13th. It'd be great. Then okay. Already read that. Oh, Fortuno, you came out of nowhere. Did you minor in Rogue while we were gone? That served to silence the grumbles and stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you to entry to the archives was the least we could do in return. The least you could do was allow us to read the restricted section. We could just get an invisibility cloak, sneak into the restricted section, it'd be fine. That is wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, but, well, as I am sure you are aware, this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well in your endeavor, and bid you a good day. Yeah, we're still a little salty with each other, huh? We tolerate each other. I'm like, your kid's on. We just kind of exist. Ever the same, that one. Uncompromising? Aye, but very stoicism is exactly what Charlia needed to guide it through not one, but 2 exoduses. I guess so. We kind of tolerate each other. I'm kind of like the step-parent in this situation, aren't I? Load up, let's go. Okay, Y'shtola, how we doing? That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up a number of schemes for getting my hands on this forbidden toad, and now I can simply walk through the door. I'm telling you, invisibility cloak, lantern, we could just go. Yes, exactly! If we really wanted to, we could just kick the door down. What are they gonna do? Our focus will be on finding House Demir's research notes, of course. But the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. Yeah, me too. It'd be nice to read some forbidden books. Oh, we're no longer doing walking? Okay. Books. Forbidden section. Let's go. Montagain is waiting for you to offer further instructions, or waiting to offer some. Blah. You'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume. Yes. You presume correctly. Then you'll want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Hell yeah! Let's get our invisibility cloak. Let's go. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your help. You're like the only member of the forum that doesn't hate us. Oh, it was my pleasure. Believe me. You may find the knowledge you seek. May you find the knowledge you seek. Blah. Whatever. Shall we? Y'shtola is now accompanying you. Again. Let us walk. We are walking to the library. Something there on Primal. What would a Charlian Primal look like? Would it just be a giant book? No, that'd be like the Great Google Library. Maybe it wouldn't be as fun. I hate that dungeon. Where are we going? We're going this way, yes. Not that building. Maybe it'd be like Gollum. That could happen. I don't know what the Charlian Primal would look like. Honestly, I think it'd be more fun to fight a giant frog wizard. Yeah, that'd be what Matoya would summon. Honestly, I think it'd be more fun to fight a Lolaporit Primal because it'd just be like a giant carrot or something. And I just feel like a giant carrot fight would just be kind of fun. Maybe that's in the new treasure hunts. I haven't done those yet. I'm kind of waiting for my SC to get to that point. Or to get a static that'll do the giant stuff. Discuss moving on. To think the set of instructions I laughingly imagined may actually exist, but yalms away from where you found me napping. If I had known Alzal's III's exploit sooner, I could well have saved myself. Faith, research, even a children's book might have pointed me in the right direction. To receive the impossible, one must be flexible of mind and look beyond conventional wisdom. A lesson I'd already learned, but clearly not taken to heart. I mean, in research, sometimes you're just on one track and you can't do it. Hey, Alfred, no worries. I had to change my audio around, so let me know if I need to adjust it. But yeah, it won't be a giant robot that's all over the library. Awesome with the boss. Make it. That would be epic. And just fight him. That'd be epic as hell. That would be fun. It would throw books at us. We could have a mechanic where we had to catch the books like in the Ruby thing. We have to catch the meteors. It'd be just epic as fucking hell. That'd be amazing. Game music is a bit loud actually. Okay, I'll turn that down. To achieve the impossible, one needs to be flexible of mind, look beyond. I already said that. Alright, I will turn game music down. A little bit more. Let me know if that helps. Okay, we are going to the library. Let's go to the restricted section. No invisibility cloak or lantern needed. Hello. Archon, Yestola, and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into the restricted archives? Yes. Follow me, if you would. Watch your step. Please note that the use of naked flames is discouraged. Yes, let's just burn the library down, Fahrenheit 451 style. Ooh, this is epic as hell. Hell yes, more library. I'm always needing more library. I always need more books. Books, let's go. Fuck yeah. Please tell me this is an area we can just explore in our own time.
If House Damia's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
Hell yeah! Let's go! Wait, I can jump on top of the bookshelves? Floomy Geese! You are a lifesaver! Let's go! Wait, I need to do that now. How do we jump on top of the bookshelves off the stairs? I need to do that now. Fuck yes, let's go. How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? No, that didn't work. Okay. How do I do this? Do we need a running start? There we go. Yes! Fuck yeah! This makes me so happy! Oh my god! Oh, this makes me so happy! Let's take a screenshot! Nope. This makes me so happy! Oh! I'm doing my stupid thing. Why does this make me so happy? I don't know why this makes me so happy. I'm just happy. Let's take a screenshot real quick. Up the character lighting a bit. Look at the camera and make it look a little bit more natural. Emote list. Grin. Regular emotes. Joy. Okay. Camera. Usually I do bright. Either 1 or 4. 4 looks good. I know, this makes me so happy for some reason. I don't know why. Not doing any frames. Nothing else? Okay. Let's stop right here. Hold in. They're so cool, right? Let's take a couple. Okay. Thank you, Bloomy Geese! That was amazing! This is all amazing! Woo! Okay, let's look at all the bookshelves. I don't know if I have Dash Read. That is an emote I need to get. I really want to get that. Usually if I do Read, I usually do it with my summoner. I don't have Dash Read. I need to get Dash Read. Today, in a world not my own, I met the most beautiful void-born creature. She was so unlike her ravenous brethren, eyes blazing not with hunger, but trembling like a candle's flame, threatening to flicker out at any moment. I wonder if she is even the proper word. Such distinctions seem inconsequential, insignificant. Non-binaryism is the way to go, I'm just saying. All that matters is I love and I feel for this exquisite, transcendent being. Hell yes! I will now be known as an exquisite, transcendent being. Fuck yes, I am now an exquisite, transcendent being. Hell yeah. Though you are tempted to read more, this does not seem to be the volume you're seeking. Yeah, it seems a bit like romantic fiction. Godbird's wife is fucking amazing. I love her so goddamn much in her goddamn frying pan. The following pages detail an advanced method for manipulating rift-spanning adventures designed by Thalashan, the 9th Patriarch of House Demir. We present these research notes to the faculty of Charlian's studium as both a token of our friendship and an expression of our boundless admiration. You appear to have located the forbidden volume you seek, and Stola will need to make the final confirmation. Okay. Well, I didn't get to read more, unfortunately. Still a bit loud, by the way? Okay, I'll lower it further. I have to use a different audio situation because my headphones are being buggy. Let me know if this works. Have something you'd like to show me, do you? My apologies, I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by the contents. Yeah, I know that, Keelan. Here, take this book. Take it. Oh, that's who the book was about? The book was about Godbert's wife? yeah, that'll do it. Godbert's wife is pretty great. Well done, Rosa. I think you may have found our prize. That's a pretty shot. Oh, that's a pretty book cover, too. Wish I could get that for Summoner.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Damir's resonance many times at the Great Work.
Hell yeah.
Time to see what all the fuss was about.
Mm-hmm. Open it up, read it, let's go. Come on.
Among the ranks of the Void Sent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel
this in the World of Darkness in the Crystal Tower. I guess that makes sense because that's
creatures,
technically the 13th.
a talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations. Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure.
I don't know, these things are not fun.
Our findings reveal that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate.
These things are not fun to fight, Y'shtola. I'm telling you right now, the World of Darkness is not a fun one. It's the worst
Upon
of the
further
Crystal
analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process.
Oh, it'll have to be adjusted in OBS if
we
that's
were able
the case.
to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether
I had to change it from my headphones because my headphones were bugging out. Usually it's connected to my headphones, but my headphones were bugging out. I can try to get my headphones to work again, and we can see if that'll do it. But it might just be an issue we have to deal with for now, until I can figure out kind of how to get, like, because my Bluetooth keeps bugging out. So I can try. Let's try. Let's give it a try, and see if my Bluetooth will pick it up. Because I had to kind of change it because my Bluetooth's been kind of bugging out. So that's probably why I'm having some issues with it. Because my Wi-Fi is just not doing too well today. So let's see if it'll pick it up. Okay, it should pick it up. And I might be able to change it. Okay, we'll see if it sticks. My Bluetooth's been kind of, well, I didn't know they were Bluetooth when I got them. So we'll see. I might have to switch to something else. I do have some backup ones, but they are not very appealing and they're very uncomfortable. But I may have to switch to something else, so we'll see. Okay, let me know how the audio feels now.
We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atmos.
Atmos is just not a fun thing to play around with. I don't think it's a good idea.
How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon void scent, has been discussed among academics for years now.
I mean, yes, it's not a fun thing to fight. I can see why.
Just before the advent of the 7th Umbral Calamity,
okay, yeah, I'll do that. I think the magic number is like 20 in game. I fought Atmos. It's not a fun one to fight.
And still, House Daemir went and built a mock Atmos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either.
It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for.
Hell yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer. See what other forbidden titles might be.
I'm tempted to stay longer too. Let's just hole out here. We can spend the rest of the expansion in this room reading books.
Be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now.
Aw, come on. Invisibility cloak, lantern, knight. Let's go. Yeah, I think 20 is the magic number in game, like 20-ish. So I'll just probably change the system preferences to that. Come on, load up. I gotta change my system to 20. Magic number. Maybe like 15. Let's go with 19 for now. I would love to go back to this room. As much as I would love to start crafting the Atmos, I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Yeah, Atmos is maybe not something we should summon. Fortunately, I know a Hainish alchemist who would be delighted to involve herself in our House Daemir project. Really? Our business here is concluded. For the moment, please pass on our regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed. Should you wish to indulge in more forbidden literature, I will be here. Hearted mode, patron mode disabled, security mode engaged. If anyone can help us, Nadana can. I say we return to Fafnir and look for her at the Great Work. Hell yes, let's go see Nadana again. I want to see her again. She's great. I love her. She's like the mom we all need. No, she's like the cool aunt we all need. We all need a cool aunt like Nadana. We all do. I'm Nadana and I want to have fun, fun, fun. Sorry. I'm practicing singing a bunch of Phineas and Ferb songs because, my mom, for those of you who don't know, is a neuroscientist who specializes in MRI, fMRI, and EEG imaging. And she does a lot of work in neuro-oncology and dementia patients. And apparently when you get dementia, one of the things that stays in your brain the longest is songs. Especially like songs you used to know when you were a kid. So, I'm practicing singing Phineas and Ferb songs because I know that they stay in my head, and I want to make sure that even if I'm not aware, I'm still singing okay for the poor healthcare workers who are forced to take care of me for minimum wage when I'm older. So I want to be considerate. So I gotta practice now so I'm considerate then. You know? Just gotta sing some Phineas and Ferb songs, some other kids' songs, just kinda making sure that everything I do makes things a little bit easier for healthcare workers who have to take care of me in the future. It's just gotta happen. And Nadana's such a cool aunt. You know, you just kind of have to roll with it a bit. I'm Nadana and I want to have fun, fun, fun. Dun, 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 dun. And my headphones cut out. Come on. Work with me. This is why I had it on the other thing, because my headphones are being buggy today. I might just have to get some new ones. Are they working? Still saying it's connected. I might be doing that too. Hell, I might be singing Shiva's song. Because, I love Shiva's song. I heard someone explain that Shiva's song was Cali rock, California rock and roll, and I was like, fuck yes! I'm from California! I totally get that reference. Oh, it's so beautiful in Fafnir right now. Fucking yes. Gorgeous. We are taught to fear the Reaper, for after death, so I had to be her. These voices, I close my eyes. Sorry. Shiva. One of my favorite mounts, too, because you can just hear her song all the time. Although I worked my ass off for this one, so I use it as much as possible. That's the whole point of MMOs, right? You gotta show off. The acoustic version of Oblivion is beautiful as fuck. It's it's beautiful as frick. Y'shtola tells me you are pursuing a most fascinating study, and that you want me to be a part of it. Yes, you are my favorite aunt. Let's go. I have no doubt you will be interested. This research log should speak for itself. Will it now? By the sisters, this is the mark of House Demir. I have never known such a work existed. It is, grinding that mount out is horrible. I was on Mentor Roulette, every day for, 2 months, I think. There was no game, just Mentor Roulette and Leviathan Extreme synced. And, people would queue up, Sephiroth Extreme synced and Thoradin Extreme synced, and I was just like, the fuck are you doing? Nobody should do these synced in Duty Roulette ever. You should. It was sequestered in Numenon's restricted archives, after all. It was, but that means every word within it is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tome filled with forbidden research, and he put it right into my unsuspecting hand. I can hardly wait to read it. I love Nadana. Let's go. I can't do Leviathan Extreme anymore after grinding out that mount. Every time I load it up and I hear the music, the music's good, but every time I load it up and hear the music, I'm like, fuck no. I would get that like every day. Like all day. It was horrible. It got to the point where I would just like die and stay on the platform and be like, I'm dead, just roll with it. To think Dimir were developing such marvelous techniques so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over the centuries, I wonder? Now that you've glanced over the notes, what say you to helping us build a new mock Atmos? I say yes, 1,000 times yes. Work on Dimir project that had even the reputable scholars of Charlian trembling in their sandals. Sandals, no alchemist of the great work could resist. I loved it, Dara. You are a woman after my own heart, hell yes. Oh, I suppose I should ask, what do you mean to do with this big mouth simulacron once we built it? I guess we're going inside its mouth. So there's a secret void gate, and it seems in the ruins at the bottom of the bounty. Today's a great day of revelations indeed. If the purpose of our man-made Atmos is to expand this hidden portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating rift-spanning adventures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without first taking into account every single factor. Then by all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly, once we finish gathering the components I require. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, but I kind of liked being dead. It meant I didn't have to do anything. And when you do those, like, every day from, like, 7 in the morning just to, like, 11 to 12 at night, you want to be dead, trust me. Charlian's markets provided the raw aquamarine and pure water crystals, but it might help obtaining a small quantity of astrically infused water. For such liquid, you need to go further than the font of Maya. The ascetics of the Old One favor the place in their meditations, and the water which pools there now is known as the end-living flow of ether. That sounds perfect. If you would be so kind as to fill a flask at the pool, I will petition Vitra to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall we be about it then? We'll meet back here soon, anon. I'm just getting water, right? Just water? That's it? I also have the dragon wyvern mount too. It's one of my favorites. I should show off that one as well. Where am I going? I'm going down here. It also took a lot of grinding because you have to like grind out all the hunts. I have like I think every mount from the hunts except for the ones that are like achievements. So I have like the lion mount and then I have like the wyvern mount. Also some of my favorites. Where is it? No, that's the Amaro. I have Rathalos too. Where's the... Here it is. So I got this one too, which is actually I think harder to get than the Lion Hunt mount because you have to get all the like tomes for this one, the Heavensward mount. But it's also one of my favorites just because it's like really rare and hard to get. I do a lot of hunts for this one because you need like 6 tomes and they're each like 500 hunt marks. I don't have tank mounts. I don't really like tanking, so that's my problem with tank mounts. I really don't have it. I have like... I have all my tanks leveled up, I just really hate tanking, so I don't have them. My girlfriend might have the Gunbreaker tank mount, though. She's a tank. I'm like the healer and she's like the tank. Like, I level everything because I want all the rewards. But I really don't like... I have the Disembodied Head one, I have Nightmare, I have a lot of different ones. But I have the Flying Pig mount, I worked really hard to get that one. It's not super rare, though. I worked my ass off to get this one. Everyone in my FC, we were running Palace of the Dead for this one. Everyone in my FC got it before me. And I was just like, the fuck? I got this for Reaper, specifically for Reaper. When Reaper was coming out, we were grinding Palace of the Dead. I was like, I need this for Reaper. I really want to get the horse from Palace of the Dead too, but like we took a break from running Palace of the Dead because it was like, or Heaven on High. We got to like, I think the last set of floors on Heaven on High, that's the farthest we got, but we were just like, done. Yeah, I also have, is it here? Yeah, I have this one too, and I have Ixion and all those other ones. I use this one for my Paladin specifically. I'm kind of saving up hunt marks for this expansion because I have a feeling we're gonna get. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's just I hate tanking, even unsynced. I'm really bad at tanking. Like, phenomenally bad at tanking. I can tank, I'm not good at it. I should never be the tank. I do tanking in emergencies and I suck at it. Like, like I'm phenomenally bad at it. Alright, let's get some water. I also have Blue Mage unlocked, and I still am phenomenally bad at that too. I still need to farm bicolor gemstones to get, like, the mounts from that as well, I guess. I've been kind of saving up bicolor gemstones. I've been farming in my off time. I only need to farm Chi one more time to get the mount from that. But it never fucking spawns when I'm in the area, and I have, like, a bunch of trackers. Oh, I don't have to tank on the class? Wait, 5 more minutes until Chi spawns? Really? Which server? Which server? Which server are we talking about here? No, it's the meme? Oh, I don't know the meme. God damn it. Wait, Chi might spawn soon, actually. In 20... Will cap tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. Window open today? It does have a kill time up. I don't know. I'll probably just go farm crystals there on my bicolor gemstones there on my off time, and it'll spawn at one point. It's gotta spawn at one point. I need over 500 bicolor crystals, so that's gonna be a lot. I already have like 27, but you know, it's a lot of fates to farm. Okay, every 5 minutes the first fate spawns to link to the second and the third. Huh. I really don't understand it. I need to get better and do more research on it, I think. Do you have a flask for me? Yes, I got your water. It was a pointless thing to do and I got it. You probably notice like I'm not up to date on like the Twitch memes and stuff. I'm also like phenomenally bad with symbol imaging, so sometimes when people type stuff, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck that is, and my brain just kind of glosses over it. Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, Raza. What should I get? Quick ton, materia, skill speed, tenacity, pipe, quick ton. Faster! Not you. The boy Madrid was glad to hear the news of the Foundation. It means new life for him and his sister. That's nice. I'm actually kind of glad I clicked on you then. Y'shtola is eager to depart for the vault. Lo, look who I came across. Astinian seemed to be in need of a diversion, and we in turn may have need of his lance. Right then, now that our little party is assembled, let us make our way to the ruins. Hell yeah. We need the Mastia's boat again. We're just gonna keep ruining Mastia's life. We've already traumatized Mastia. We're destroying his boat that he needs to survive. We weren't able to sell any fish on his behalf. We're just ruining Mastia's life phenomenally all the time. Not this time. Once Y'shtola informed me of our destination, I arranged for a vessel to be made ready at Akali. So we're gonna ruin that person's life. Great. Your Excellency is ever the gracious host. Shall we? Let's go with our aunt, our non-binary friend, and our sexy cat girl. Oh, it's so pretty in Fafnir right now. I wish there was housing in Thavnir. We need Thavnir restoration with housing as an eventuality. Or we get housing on the moon when the Laporites give us housing on the moon. Just at least an apartment building on the moon would be phenomenal. Because they already said they were working on building housing. We have a whole dungeon that's about working on building housing. So let's just get some apartments on the fucking moon. That'd be great. It can look like that MC Escher painting. It'll be amazing. The ship is yours to command. Restoration is going to Garlemald. That would also be fucking amazing. We could also live in Garlemald. Garlemald would be great. Our thanks. We set sail at once. Oh, this is so exciting. Asdal's legacy. To see the truth of a legend with my own eyes. Thank you, Nadia. All aboard for the treasure vault? Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna set sail. We're gonna set sail. Yeah, yeah. Hello, my favorite aunt. No, my Aunt Erica is my favorite aunt. I have another aunt named Aunt Susie, but I don't know her that well.
The ruins alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty.
Hell yeah!
It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
Just gonna chew out Vitra.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors.
And Nadania's not your closest advisor?
Should those
Rude.
with ill intentions learn of its existence.
Okay.
What is it you're doing now?
Good question, Stinian.
There's something I wish to verify.
Okay.
The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater.
Sure.
Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
Smart as always, Ishtola.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
I have a feeling I'm going to be thrown into the void with it. Say nothing and look meaningfully at Stinian. Maybe send a familiar, might as well go myself. I have a feeling it's gonna be me. It's usually me. Nothing happens in this world without my input.
And how would you do that? The gate is still too small for any of us to pass through.
I'll just stick my hand through.
Estinian is correct, which is why I've elected to send
Okay,
a
that's
familiar
fine.
instead.
I want to stick my hand through the hole, though. I can fist it. It'll be fine. We'll just fist the void gate.
Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow.
Okay.
Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same.
Okay. So, can I fist the
I
void
hadn't
gate? Does that
wanted it to
happen?
come to this.
I'll just put the void
No
scale in my
other
fist and I'll
familiars
fist
will
the
do,
void
I'm
gate.
afraid.
It'll be fine. Alright, Alflin, see you in a bit. Void gate fister needs to be a title. That needs to be a fucking title. I don't wear titles, but it needs to be a title.
The sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
I don't know, but it's Y'shtola. She's gonna summon something great. Probably a frog.
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Oh, she's so fucking hot.
Water, froth and foam!
Is it a frog? Or is it's just water? Please be a frog.
fear she's been possessed.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
Donna being our favorite aunt. Oh, it's Drippy! I have that minion. Hi, Drippy. Aww. I think she wanted something else. Are you scared of us calling you cute? You're so cute. Like I'm here for headbats.
Oh, not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate.
I know, right? She's adorable. Hot and cute.
I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual. In any case, these two should serve as well. This one will bear a warding scale.
Okay. I wish we could get the warding scale glamour as like a badge or something. That'd be fucking
And
cool.
when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption.
Yep.
If I could impose upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
I don't know if Vitra's gonna do this.
Ah, yes, of course.
He's a little hesitant, we'll see.
We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nadana safe from harm.
Let's go.
As you say.
You had best be on your guard as well.
Always am. That's the thing about being hypervigilant and having PTSD. I am always on my guard. I cannot turn it off. It is exhausting as fuck. I am fine. It's okay to be okay. It is what it is, Day. Sometimes that's just what you need. Mental health is important. Is what it is, Day.
Let us begin, shall we?
Let's go. Let's kill some shit.
Nixies, into the void.
Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't pick the second one? Okay, well when this comes to, New Game Plus, remind me and I'll go pick the second one and we'll see what it says. When it comes to New Game Plus, okay? Which I think is going to be the next patch. When it comes to New Game Plus, remind me and we'll go back and we'll see what it says. Really? It's already in the inn? Okay, when I'm done with this, we're going to see what it says. Or if it's already, when I'm done with the MSQ, we'll go and see what it says. I don't know if I'll finish that today, but I'm going to try. I don't know how long the patch is. It might have to be pushed back to Sunday, depending on timing. Alright, guess we're fighting some Void Scent. Madonna looks so happy.
I think we've waited long enough. Nixies, return to my side.
What are we gonna have to kill? One's good. The other one, looks like, oh, okay. Poor Nixie. It's so cute, and it's so hurt. Poor little one.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
It's okay, little one. It's okay.
Poor thing.
It's okay, little one. Don't like that. Don't like that. Nope, 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 no, 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 nope, no, 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 nope, no, no, nope, no, 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 no.
We're out of time. I must reseal the void gate.
Yep, yep, good job. Good. Not liking this. Ew.
They're coming through!
In the name of Alzadal III, I bar this door unto the void.
Oh, so we're not fighting anything? I kind of wanted to fight something.
Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
Oh, poor little one.
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
Oh.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent. The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones.
Poor little one.
Graha's theory was correct then.
Usually is.
So it would seem that while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation.
So
It
just
was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently.
might just need to be modified then.
We may need to modify the
Yeah.
warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Dark. Foggy.
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness.
Yes.
In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste and made of that world a useless void.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
You remember Una Kalhai, the unusual child we met during our troubles with the Warring Triad. He explained the fate of the 13th thus. The champions of that ill-fated world used the stone known as Auracite to contain the power of Primus.
Yeah, like we did with the Ascians.
But those self-same heroes were gradually corrupted by the Auracite's bleeding energies, transforming into fiends with an endless hunger for ether.
Are we gonna go hunt down those heroes? That'd be fun.
By the
We
time
can go
anyone
kill some
thought
old
to approach
heroes.
them, Light's strength had grown too feeble, and the balance of the 13th tipped into eternal darkness.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
It was Elidibus, as I recall, who rescued Unakalhai's spirit from his final battlefield.
Yep, Elidibus.
But I wonder if there were others whom the emissary saved from oblivion.
Possibly. Not unheard of for Elidibus. The barmaid at the Wandering Stairs, Ardbert's companion. Yeah, barmaid at the Wandering Stairs. If you've done the 80 quest line, when you get to all your classes to 80, the barmaid, yeah.
Ciela, wasn't it? And you say she was another of Elidibus's pawns?
Yes. Elidibus had many pawns, because the Ascians had their hands down everyone's pants at all times.
I see. So Ciela, or rather Silva, was beguiled by the same dreams of heroism as Unakalhai.
Yep.
And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition?
Darkness, giant cloud, big boobs. Kind of the extent of it.
I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
Yeah, poor Elidibus. I mean, he was a complicated guy.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Yeah.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage.
He
A
did just
voyage
want to
that
see his
shall
friends
lead us
again.
to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
Hell yeah!
But first, I must focus on refining the warding talisman.
Yep.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos.
Yep.
Or I could if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives?
Come on, give her favorite all access. Come on, Vitra. Do it.
Your
Do
Excellency?
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
What's going on with
We
Vitra?
will
We're
see
gonna
you
have to
back in the
console
city
him.
then.
He's not doing too well. He's not happy about the situation. Yeah, Astinian knows. Astinian always knows with dragons. Oh, that quest complete music. Feeding my soul. Hey, Stola, where are we going? Once Nadana succeeds in replicating the mock Atmos, the door into the 13th will be ours to open. Will you be crossing the threshold alongside us? I realize this is more my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I have no interest in visiting the Void myself. Yeah. Might we discuss this later? There is something I must do first. I think he needs to go talk to Vitra. Yeah, he's gonna go talk to Vitra. Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? At least I had a good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. I mean, embarrassment is something like that. Ahem, shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding skill can be effective at protecting the bearer from other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved to withstand the void's influence for prolonged lengths of time. Yes. And I think that's a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemist who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? Garland Ironworks would be fun to visit again. That is their deal. I kind of want to see Sid and Nero again. An excellent suggestion. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. With his experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding skill. I need to make sure Sid and Nero are still dating. They still need a fuck. Like, we gotta make sure Sid and Nero's relationship stays together. Come, let us visit their operation in Ralgar's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Why are we always going back to Ralgar's Reach? It's out of the way. Like, it's literally out of the way. Oh, hey, it teleported us there ourselves. That is nice. I do not want to pay for teleportation to Ralgar's Reach ever. I never want to pay for teleportation to Ralgar's Reach. It's expensive as frick. Even with the buff that, like, lowers teleportation fees, never want to pay to get here. Raza, what brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president, actually, assuming he's available. Master Sid, certainly. I'll see if he has a moment free. He better, and Nero better show up too. Hey Sid, how's it going? Please tell me you and Nero are still together. You guys have to be together. You really can't be apart. A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. Hell yes I do. Heading into the void to find the lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Meteon and that bloody mess. Yeah, that was a lot. Alright, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation? Yep, there are. It seems some manner of corrosion has set in and around a scratch on its surface. Much of the void's corruption seeped into Nero through his wounds, in which case our best bet may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. That's okay. And how would we achieve that? Good question. We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying it to any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armor. What? Is it going to be like an orb? Well, we'll construct a protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high etheric conductivity, so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. So like a minion. A suit of armor, as you said. Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure. Hell yes! If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. I swear, I've never had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. You two are fucking! Come on! Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will doubtless be worth the wait. The hard part will be ducking Jessie and her constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do. That's exactly what you said to Nero when you two are fucking behind her back. Come on. I think we can leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work and see how Nadana is getting on with the Mock Atmos. Please teleport me there so I don't have to pay. Please teleport me there so I don't have to pay. Come on, teleport me there so I don't have to pay. Let's go. No! Alright, I'm going to Charlian and then I'm gonna... that makes me mad. I wish it would have just teleported me back. It teleported me to Valga's Reach. Fortunately, I have Charlian as my home point, but goddamn. Where is everyone? Did they not load in yet? What happened? There we go. All right. Come on. Why is it cloudy? What does our favorite aunt have to say today? Hello, my favorite aunt. Please give me some good news.
Ah, hey, Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope?
Yep, we just need to coat it in armor.
'Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
Hopefully.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records.
Please tell me everything. I wish to know.
What
Let
I
me
found
hear
was
all
a
the juicy
transaction
details and drama.
dated around the same period as when Alzadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components. And I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial atomos.
Hell yeah.
I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
Yes, let's just have a bunch of people making a, monster. Yep, that's totally safe.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
Yeah. I'm really hoping you don't die at the end of this
The
stall.
alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
Yep. Curiosity killed
And
the
were you
cat.
not also fearless, heedless even, in your determination?
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm.
Aww.
It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side.
I get it.
She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence.
As a parentified kid, I get it.
No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. But I am satrap now.
Vitra, I get it.
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Nabdeen, what is this about?
Celestinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler.
What is happening?
After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire?
Oh, Estinian. I see what Estinian did.
We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
Aww. Looks like Vitra's gonna be our Alfie 2.0.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet,
Now you listen to me, Varshan.
Come on. Just accept it.
You are wearing that face, after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister. We are there for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
Oh, I don't want to cry. I might cry. I've been saying Alfie 2.0 of every little kid we've seen.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
You know, your family is what you make of it. You choose your family. Yeah, hopefully,
Your Excellency,
I think
wanted to
Vitra
thank
can
you for
swim. He's an
building the
automaton.
orphanage.
He probably doesn't even
It
need to
means
breathe.
so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy.
Yeah.
And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
I have 4 sisters, and this is hitting me so hard. But I'm on medication that makes it hard for me to cry. To protect them well, you must take heart. To protect them, yeah. As the second oldest, protection is the key.
Take heart and protect them well.
Hell yeah. Nobody fucks with my siblings.
Such were the words I once said to you. And here I stand, failing to live up to them.
You're not failing, you're just thinking. It's fine.
If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ajdaya nor Radzadan.
No, you're fit. You just need to take the time to have a mental thought. It's okay to have a break.
My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavne for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Aww. They can do this. We all got this. We gotta grow.
Take care and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
I would not dare make you cry.
But you're making us cry now! Well, I can't really cry. My medication kind of makes it so I can't. But now my tear ducts hurt, damn it! Okay, I'm about at that time where I have to end the stream because I have something coming up at 3. I kind of went over a little longer than I usually do because that was very emotional. Alfwin, do you know someone we can raid? If Alfwin's still there. I don't know if Alfwin's still there. If Alfwin's not there, I might skip the raid today because that was kind of an emotional moment. God damn it, I need to like stretch out my back now. Well, actually, it's like my tear ducts that hurt because like my medication makes it so I can't cry, but my muscles still hurt because it's like, you should be crying. Ah! My brain does not communicate with my body effectively. Huh, there's a hunt party going on. Okay, well, if Alpha doesn't have anyone we should raid, I might just end the stream here. Woo! That was an emotional roller coaster. I am trying to distance myself from it because emotions are complicated and hard. God damn it. Oh! Someone came in at the exact end of the stream. I'm sorry. We're gonna end the stream now. Oh, okay. Okay, well, if Alpha doesn't have anyone that they think I should raid, I might just end it. Ah, emotions are difficult. Why are emotions difficult? Oh, it just happened. Someone joined. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what just happened. I heard a noise. Ah! I don't have everything synced up. Okay, well. Woo! Alright, well, I am ending the stream. Because I have something at 3, and I'm going to try to move that so I can go longer on Tuesdays. And then on Sunday, I will continue with the MSQ, and do the, like, all 90s probably thing. I'm kind of pushing that back, but yeah, do the whole 90s storyline. Alright, you are all valid and wonderful, and don't let anyone in the world tell you otherwise. Stay safe out there. Oh, someone followed. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Stay safe out there. I will see you on Sunday where we can go for longer than today. You are all valid, wonderful people, and I hope the world treats you well. I am on Instagram, I have a Discord page, and I'm on YouTube, so check me out if you want to. Totally your choice. I will see you then. And hopefully I'll have new headphones that work a bit better than these guys, but are still super cool. Alright, goodbye everyone.